actors.
Let me get started here.
Okay.
So this is Richard Leslie. He is one of the directors of Beauty and the Beast, coming up at Waco High this weekend and next weekend. You are the director. You're one of the big dogs in this show, right?
I guess I'm one of the big dogs. I mean, theater is a collaborative art form.
Okay.
So while I'm the director and I've got that as a title, I've got a musical director who shares equal duties with me, who brings input into what you're going to see on stage, and the actors themselves have worked really, really hard to bring things onto the stage, so that I'll come up and I'll lay in a framework of some different things that I want, but then the actors themselves will play off of that and elaborate on that, and they bring their own ideas in.
Okay.
And so,
So
again,
it's a collaborative effort.
It's a very, very collaborative effort.
Well, what do we have here on the wall? I noticed here, this is quite a production. You've got large prop off-wing storage. Explain what all this is that we're seeing here.
This is basically almost a storyboard of how the scenery has to move on and off the stage as we move through the different scenes. There are quite a few units that move, and it's not just moving the scenery, it's also where does it store on the off-stage areas so that we can easily access it, get it in. You can notice on some cases it has to go back out into the hallway.
It's got to be out of sight, doesn't it?
Well, and you've got to leave room for the actors to get on and off on that. So we can't always just leave stuff in the wings. Sometimes it has to go off and come out into the hallway. We've got one big unit that has to move off into the shop back here until the second act. So it's quite elaborate in terms of how this stuff has to go. If you notice that we have things on this wall, but we continue on the next wall.
Ah, okay. Like down here, okay.
As far as what comes on and off and where it kind of goes on stage.
Okay.
Now we have, you'll notice that it says orange spikes here, green spikes here. We have marks on the stage that are color coded that tells the people that are moving the scenery that's for this scene.
Okay. It's quite a big production, isn't it?
It is. This is probably the largest production that Waco Civic has mounted.
Okay.
We had like 125 people audition. We cast a little over 60.
Okay. Wow. And it's the first time you've done a co-venture with Waco ISD.
Waco High, that is correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. We couldn't have done this at the Waco Civic Theater space. We don't have the space to do it.
Okay. So you guys are happy with the partnership?
It's been a great partnership.
Okay.
It's been a great partnership. It's allowed us to do some things, we couldn't have done at the Waco Civic Theater.
Okay. Well, we are happy to have you and help host it.
We're very glad that we were invited to collaborate on this.
Okay, thank you.